Imagine the night sky split by distant gunfire and the rumble of explosions. You're on a small life raft, bobbing helplessly in an endless ocean. The storm has arrived. Waves crash overhead, lightning flashes, and circling sharks patrol the dark water. Your hands are cut, your legs are numb, and the memory of your friends, the friends you lost just hours ago, haunts you. This is the reality of war, raw, terrifying, and utterly unforgiving. But in that darkness, something extraordinary can happen. In the worst moments, the human spirit reveals its true strength. Today, we will hear 3 incredible stories of survival from battlefields and wild frontiers. Each tale is a testament to resilience, sacrifice, discipline, and brotherhood. And in every story we'll discover clear lessons and practical steps we can take in our own lives. The pilot lost at sea, World War II. Late 1943, a B-24 bomber flies over the Pacific at dawn. The plane is critically damaged. The pilot and his crew are forced to bail out into the dark waves. Cold water rushes in as the plane explodes behind them. All around, sharks circle, and each crew member fights to survive. For 47 days, the pilot drifts on a cracked life raft. He has only a little rainwater to drink, and there are no rescue ships in sight. Every night the storms rage, every morning he sees another friend gone. Yet, day after day, he chooses hope. He talks to the sky, whispering his only prayer, "I will live. I must live." He creates routine. Every morning he cleans the raft and checks his gear. Every evening he looks for stars. In utter darkness, he clings to a single certainty: giving up is not an option. After 47 harrowing days, a distant speck appears on the horizon. He signals with a mirror, and he is finally rescued. Against all odds, he survives. The lesson: even when hope seems lost, a strong spirit endures. Calm your mind in chaos, focus on one small goal at a time, like finding water or signaling for help. Takeaway: in your life, even if circumstances feel hopeless, choose hope. Remind yourself that as long as you draw breath, you have the power to survive. Anecdote 2. Shackleton's Antarctic Odyssey, 1915. Picture a vast, frozen ocean. A wooden ship named Endurance groans under the pressure of moving ice. In September 1915, Captain Sir Ernest Shackleton and his crew of 27 men in Antarctica watch helplessly as their lifeline to home cracks and sinks beneath the ice. Blinding snow everywhere, howling winds, and temperatures well below freezing. They gather their meager supplies and lifeboats on shifting ice floes, knowing rescue is impossible. For months, the men live on ice, marking time in the endless white night. Shackleton knows, leadership now means sacrifice. He forces himself to stay positive, cracking jokes and organizing duties to keep despair at bay. When the ice finally cracks underfoot, the 22 survivors pile into 3 tiny lifeboats and set sail into the unknown Southern Ocean. For 17 days, storms batter them. Men vomit and freeze, but none lose faith. Shackleton sits next to his men in the dark, steering through towering waves. "Next land must be our salvation," he whispers into the gale. Then, miraculously, land appears, barren Elephant Island. Shackleton realizes even this isn't safe. He makes an even bolder decision. He and 5 others will sail 800 miles in a 20-foot lifeboat to South Georgia Island, a whaling station across the ferocious sea. The odds are impossible. One crew member says, "Sir, we're not built for this." Shackleton replies softly, "We are built for this. We are meant to do the impossible." Through navigation by the stars and sheer will, they reach the whaling station after 17 days. Shackleton then leads 2 rescue trips back to Elephant Island, bringing every single man home alive. The lesson: true leadership shines brightest in darkness. Shackleton's unwavering commitment, never leaving a man behind, gave his crew hope when all else was lost. His smile in the storm taught the men courage. Takeaway: in your own life, lead with compassion and positivity. When others are struggling, stand by them. A team is only as strong as the weakest member, he proved. Build brotherhood by supporting friends and colleagues through your own battles. Anecdote 3: The Finnish soldier's Arctic survival, 1944. Now imagine a lone soldier in the freezing forests of Finland during World War II. He had been running, heart pounding, the sound of chasing enemies in the snow. In panic, he swallowed a strong dose of a wartime stimulant, intended to keep him alert. Instead, it threw him into a terrifying nightmare. He was lost, hallucinating, surrounded by endless white pine trees. His uniform is soaked in sweat and snow, his body is freezing. He has no supplies, no food, no shelter. For 15 agonizing days, he survives in this frozen hell. Each dawn, he wakes to unbearable hunger and pain. He chews pine needles for a sour sustenance. Wolves howl in the distance, but he forces himself to walk, putting one foot in front of the other through deep snow. At night, he buries his face in snow to avoid fainting and to avoid seeing ghosts of his fatigue. Once, he stumbles over a hidden landmine, it blows and his body lifts into the air, and still he keeps going. Never once does he cry out or give up. When rescuers finally find him, he is gaunt to skin and bones, heart pounding at 200 beats per minute, almost dead. But he did survive. The closest thing to giving up was dropping to his knees, and even then he stood up again. The lesson: discipline and willpower can carry you beyond human limits. This soldier's ordeal teaches us that the mind can force the body to endure incredible pain. Takeaway: in your life, when exhaustion or despair hits, remember that pain is temporary. Train yourself with small daily hardships, cold showers, early workouts, to push your limits. Stay mentally tough. I am stronger than I feel, tell yourself. Focus on the goal ahead, not the pain, just as he focused on each step forward. Key takeaways and actionable steps: maintain hope. When facing tough times, choose hope. Focus on small steps toward survival or success, like gathering resources or making a plan. Build discipline. Create daily habits that challenge you physically and mentally. Wake up early, set strict routines, and push through discomfort. This trains your mind and body to handle crises, lead and support others, stand by your crew. Help friends and family during their struggles, building a support network. Being strong for others builds your own strength. Focus on purpose. Remind yourself of your deeper goal, like getting home, protecting your family, or achieving a dream. A purpose bigger than yourself fuels perseverance. Each of these stories shows we are stronger than we think. War strips everything down to survival, but it also reveals something powerful: the human spirit's refusal to quit. The dark reality of war may be frightening, but it teaches us that light can come from darkness. In war and in life, discipline, courage, and brotherhood can turn despair into hope. If these stories moved you, like and subscribe for more motivational journeys. Share your thoughts below.